Okay, it's a beautiful day in the city of Lagos, and I'm sure you're watching me from all over. If you're watching online, it's www.goldmyne.tv. It's a beautiful day. The weather is just fantastic. But you know, these days you can actually tell because the rains will not give you signals before you leave the house. So maybe you go get like a little umbrella, put it in your bag. So if it meets you anywhere, you're fully equipped for it. It's a beautiful show today. The name of the show is Videowheels Lifestyle. My name is Angela. You're welcome. Okay, welcome back. It's still Videowheels Lifestyle. And if you're just joining us, I would advise you just don't touch your TV set. But if you have to touch it, it means that you're increasing the volume of your TV set. My guest on the show today is a frontline radio personality, scriptwriter, songwriter, voiceover artist. You probably heard his voice, on a whole lot of ads in Nigeria and beyond. But when you see these faces, you might not be able to recognize them. But if you hear the voice, you probably recognize the voice. And, I like the fact that, they can actually walk into anywhere to buy anything and the prices will not be inflated, as compared to, being an artist, a musician, or a TV presenter. My guest on the show today, he's no one else than Uduak Michaels, a.k.a. Tito that Fire.
My head is so big now,
Yes, now I have to give
it's
you all
so
that
swelling
title.
big. I have to check the size. If
Yeah,
it's still the same size.
you have to give you all the titles because it's worth it, You're one of the people who started entertainment in Nigeria.
Wow.
In case you don't know. You remember, if we start to mention the name, AIT way back, Star Mega Jam. Yeah. Tito and Coco, in case you don't remember, I'm sure a whole lot of you were still small then. They were still using diapers, but you're big now, so he's like the grandfather of entertainment.
That makes me feel
Nigeria.
It makes me feel like I'm so old, but I'm very young. Just
but you're
a little
boy.
past 16, yeah.
And it's, like I'm feeling like I have to resign now to, just follow your lead, because if you calculate all these things that you are wearing, it's not easy, from the frames to the scarf, the t-shirt, the wristwatch, the Tom Ford wristwatch. By the way, that's like the latest.
Well, just trying to.
I beg, I'm just joking. You know the way it is. This kidnapping thing is rampant in Nigeria. Bros. Not be you with the Videowheels Lifestyle now. I beg, come on down. And if you don't remove the wristwatch, you might probably
cut off the hand with the wrist.
And I don't want that to happen to me. What's up, bro?
Beautiful.
How you
Thank
doing?
you so much for
what
having me here.
What is going on? I know you've been on the internet, you've been everywhere, but the gist is not nice at all. Like the last one I saw, Tito the Fire, a popular Tito the Fire radio personality found with a stripper in the club. What's going on?
I think those
because I know, say you be, dicking.
Those were some of, at every point in time in life, you have some of your low moments, right? Certain things you really can't have control over.
Okay, low moments where you went to the club.
No, low moments where people write such things about you that are not true. Okay. You understand?
So that wasn't true?
Certainly
Well, let's
not
talk about
true.
the picture.
The picture in...
Yeah, because the lady in that picture actually looks familiar. But that was you. Was that you or was it photoshopped? Like they brought your head on another person's body.
Okay, let me tell you the truth about that picture. That picture is not me in that picture there.
Okay.
It's not me in the picture. And, the whole story surrounding the picture is not correct, okay? It was more like total misinformation. You're mentioning he does a program. You're mentioning the name of 2 programs, put together in one. You're mentioning he tweeted something to which...
You're the one love of your life.
A love of my life reacted to. And in actual fact, people started going to check my, Twitter page and checking the timeline. I found out that there was no such tweet.
That made you a bit popular again.
Well,
of course, Tito is a popular person, but a lot of people cannot put a face to the name, so that gave it out. Yeah. What's happening to Coco? Where is she?
Coco, shout out to Coco. She's basically, well, even when we were on TV then, Tito and Coco, she was still doing her fashion. She's into fashion. All right, so she is still into it. I've seen her doing some shows I've seen her on some TV shows, you know.
We should have her one of these days.
Yeah, it's just she's been more like a low-key kind of thing.
Okay.
But she's still there.
Okay, are you still doing radio? Because really, I've not heard, aside from the fact that there's some branded shows you do on radio, I've not really been hearing anything about Tito.
For a while now, I decided to take it slow on radio.
Okay.
Okay, because I found out that my music was suffering.
Okay.
You know, fine, I'm passionate about my music, you know, also I love radio, it's like there. But I found out that it was taking me away from music, so I took a 3-year break. I mean, look at that for radio. So I'm like, okay, come back to music. And while I'm trying to come back, I don't want to cause confusion. Let people know, okay, music, that's what he's doing.
Okay, in case you're just joining us and you don't know who Tito That Fire is, you remember the song, Maje Kaja, Rara. Enjoy the video, and when we come back, I'll be asking him more questions about his personal life. Don't go anywhere. Okay, still Videowheels Lifestyle. My name is Angela, and the name of my guest on the show today is Tito That Fire. Now, I'm a radio person too, but you know, there's this thing that I hear. I don't want to say that, you know, I've experienced it or anything about radio personalities, male radio personalities. Now you're on air, you have a show going on. A girl probably hears your voice and, you know, she calls in or something. I hear that a lot of those girls actually do come look for you guys, you know, after the show, and I don't know, give it to you freely. Yeah.
Well, they do. Sometimes you call it like benefits that come with your being on air. Like no disrespect. Yeah.
Okay.
But something about it is that some of the best female friends I have today are people I got to know through that means. You know, I have a friend we've known since 2007. This is 2013. And the truth is, you know, she just listened to one of my shows, sending a message, I love what you just did. And I sent a message back from my mobile phone. I don't know if it was a mistake, but I sent it, thank you for, you know, the appreciation. And she called from them. Ever since, initially we fought like we hadn't met.
Okay.
But the point is, she really has impacted on me. I mean, she advises me like a sister, you understand?
Okay, but you're talking about just one. I'm talking about several.
A lot of other, you know,
have you had anything intimate?
Like that.
You know, have you met any fan that just sits at the reception and I want to meet Tito, and then eventually, okay, let's go out.
Okay,
take you
let
out,
me make
and you get intimate with them.
Let me make a
lies.
confession. Let me make a confession here.
Okay.
I did the same appreciation to a friend in Kaduna.
Okay.
Amina, that's her name.
Okay.
Said, thank you for listening to my show. And ever since then, it was like, this is almost 7 years now. That is the only thorn I have in my flesh.
Okay.
Before, it was like, she said, Tito, I want to meet you. And I said, okay, fine. When I come to Abuja, if you can come over, I can see you. Okay. And when I got to the park in Abuja, from where I was lodging, we got to the park. A friend of mine went to go and drive and see my friend I've been talking with for like 2 years.
Okay.
And when we got to the park, I saw the person I was calling on the phone, and I almost told the guy, let's go back. Sorry,
Why?
man.
Why?
Well, she wasn't actually in the description. She wasn't in the description I had in mind. You know, I had this picture. No wonder
like
she refused sending me her picture.
Okay.
I'm sorry for being, you know, like, but that's
no, you're just being real.
She refused sending me her picture for like 2 years. Okay. And I'm like, why don't you send me a picture?
And you were already daydreaming about Amina.
No, I just wanted to meet
Amina. You already wrote a song about Amina.
She had a nice voice. I didn't write a song, but she had a nice voice. I wanted to meet Amina.
Okay.
And getting to Abuja, I almost turned back at the park, and my friend said, look, this person took an hour from KD to come here. You can't walk away. Let's go meet her. So we went and met her.
Okay, what happened?
And so we now drove to where I was lodging in BBC. I was there to do something for BBC, so it was in the BBC guest house. So we went there and stuff like that. Okay. Amina said she would want to sleep with me unless I slept with her. She won't go back to Kaduna. It became a problem. I had to tell my friend.
Now, it's only on Videowheels Lifestyle. You hear? This is like a true life story. I'm going to do it.
It is for real.
Yeah, I'm going to write it.
If I didn't sleep with her, she won't go back to KD. That if I must. And I said, no, I can't. I'm working here. Okay, let's leave that.
No.
She wasn't the sexy I thought she was, like from talking on phone and stuff like that.
So what happened?
But besides,
they had to beat her out of there.
It was work. I went there for.
It doesn't matter. You were not thinking about work when you went to the park to carry her.
No, it's a friendship.
I beg.
Man, you gotta be real.
So what
this is your friend.
Now? I need to hear the last of that gist.
So she would not want to get out of my lodge. Okay, it was like a lodge with different people who came from different places to write scripts for BBC.
Okay.
So I had to go and tell one of my bosses, see, I have an issue here. Okay, this is how you do for me. Please come in and say, you need to resume now, get up. They're waiting for you in the office. And then I came back in and said, but wait, what if I come back to Abuja so we can do this? Because right now we can't do this. I need to resume work. She said, no, and then the guy just came into the room, to the lobby. Okay. And said, you need to go back. The director wants you now. Get out. Let's go. So I said, see, I'm in a problem now. I'm sorry. Some other time. For real.
Okay, that's funny. I had to take that laugh.
A lot of people say there's no place like home. But at Limelight Hotel and Suites, we have a place that's just like home. Limelight Hotel and Suites is located in the serene and homely countryside of Agoiwoye, Ogun State. Limelight Hotel and Suites offers you nothing but the best in hospitality and facilities that you will not find anywhere. We have 3 bars, an oriental restaurant with a guarantee of uninterrupted power supply, and reliable internet facilities, not forgetting our ATM machines and POS terminals to give you the ease of cashless fun. Come relax and retreat into the calm embrace of Limelight Hotel and Suites. For more information, log on to www.limelight.hotel.com or email us on info@limelight.hotel.com or call us on 0807 097 1904. Limelight Hotel and Suites, taking you to the limelight.
Okay, I see you have a new video, Land of Promise. Now, is it that you want to take music back to your roots?
Yeah, I kind of like, just remember that I have a beautiful place down there, where my dad is
from. You just remembered?
I'm not like I just
He's a Calabar boy, by the way.
Akwa Ibom.
Yeah, not the same thing now. Yeah.
So I decided to do a collaboration with someone from there. And Mr. X2, when I went to Uyo once for a performance, Miss Nigeria, some months back. So we hung out, it was really fun. So later on, I thought of doing a collab with someone there. I felt like, okay, who could knock this up with me? I thought of him. And I said, okay, what song should we do? We can't be talking about love. We can't be talking about, let's do something for the state, So that was when it came up.
Do you think Nigerian music has come of age as of today?
I think Nigerian music is really
because
impressive
somebody
now.
came on the show and said that the industry it's getting big, but it's not developing.
Yes, the industry has got a whole lot of hype. Individual artists are really big, but the structure that makes an industry work is not growing. I mean, you release a song on radio now, you're not sure of getting royalties. Without going for shows, you should be able to get royalties from airplay, you should get royalties from, other usage of your material. But I mean, those things are not working.
But I thought that was what Coulson was doing.
Well, it's working towards it, but the structure isn't still like there. You understand? So we still have like basic issues. I mean, first of all, if piracy is still very strong, I mean, you release a song and it's on every mixtape out there, you're not getting anything. Someone out there is getting the money, then the industry is defeated.
But your song is going on a mixtape. You shared it online already, so who cares?
Yeah, but in the final analysis, if piracy is fought, for example, in Ghana, I mean, you hear some artists there, they are really big. Okay, like there's a guy called Kwakese. I did a song with him recently. He is big. He's done like 4 big albums. He has his own record label. He's mighty. He goes every part of the world he wants to go just from selling in Ghana alone. Okay, but how many of us, you will sell your records here and you really can say, okay, this is what I got from the sales without pirates eating like 80% of the chunk?
Okay, now you're a radio personality. You've worked on radio in fact, you are one of the people who actually started. You inspired me to go into, you know now,
Wow.
why was that? Okay, now I want to ask you this question. And right now, you've taken a little break off radio. You're into music now. I meet a lot of artists and they complain about on-air personalities having to bill you before they use your work. Now, this is my question.
Yeah.
You as I don't want to say you're still a radio presenter.
Yeah, still
a radio presenter.
Programs, yeah.
Did you ever do it to any artist? And right now, are they doing it to you? Having to bring your work to Angela, and Angela tells you that credit my account. When you credit my account, I'll give you airplay. And do you think that it is right? Do you think that you're being paid your salaries from whichever company you're working for? Do you think it's right for an on-air personality to do that?
Money for
Yes.
playing.
And have you ever done it?
Okay,
No
let me.
license.
Yeah, I'm going to be very honest about this. I've
Okay.
never spoken about this on TV or radio before, but I'll be very honest because I've suffered the same thing too as an artist, right? At the earlier parts of my career, yes, when certain artists would come around and say they want to play a song because the song is bad. Now, let me tell you why some of this happens. Is because some of these songs are really bad, okay? Some of these people, they have very good instrumental, but the song is really, really not good. And you tell them you don't want to play the song. And they tell you, look, okay, you know what? And just find a way to play the song. They tell you, okay, I'll just, okay, this is just for your soft drink. Now, that's where it starts from.
Now, this soft
this is
drink
just for your
money
soft
that we're
drink.
talking about, from
Sometimes
how
you
much
don't
does
ask.
it start? This is your soft drink money.
Then, years back, when I
Okay.
was in radio,
Yeah.
years back, okay, like 4 years back, somebody wants to give you a soft drink, maybe they say like, they put like 5,000 naira or 10,000 naira
Years
in your
back.
envelope. Yes, years back.
Okay.
In the envelope and say, just for your soft drink.
Okay, years
I
back.
got to
5K.
a point where I stopped.
Okay.
Just before I left Ray Power, I stopped collecting money from artists because I realized that, look, this is where I am. I'm also singing. And I realized how difficult it is to record a song, to print the CDs, then to now start going from one station to the other. And unlike those days, we have like many radio stations. So before one artist will do a song and I'll take it to like 25 radio stations in Lagos, he's not done other parts of the country. He's broke already. The uncles that are supporting will only support for a few months, hoping that someday the guy will bring money. And in 2 years, a new artist is not likely to make money.
Are you
That's
saying
the reality.
2 years, in 10 years?
No. In 2 years, like when the artist is still grooming.
There's some
craft.
artists who 10 years running, they're still
Yeah,
there.
some 15 years, they haven't made 1 naira. So everybody would draw like, go and look for something else to do. You understand? So I had to stop taking money from artists. I did that in the past,
Okay.
But I stopped doing
So are
it.
they doing it to you now?
Now the point is, truth
Maparo.
is, there are 2 kinds of works you get on radio. Let me explain it so people
Okay.
understand,
Okay.
And sometimes I don't blame the presenters entirely.
Okay.
One, if you're taking your song to any radio station for them to play, normally there's a presenters, schedulers who will put the song on the list to be played. Okay, now there are too many songs coming every day.
True.
And every presenter has a job. His program has a drive. If you're on the afternoon drive, there's some kind of songs you will not play on the afternoon drive. Do you understand? So a presenter will have his compilation. His job tells him he needs this to make his show look good, right? And now an artist will come or a record label will come and say, you know what, we want you to be playing this song every day. Play it on your show every day. It's like you're employing that guy to do you another job. And that is promotion, okay? Even in America, you pay stations for rotation. Do you understand? That's one aspect to the show. If you want to get your song like on rotation every day, standard practice, you either go to the station management and say, let me pay for slots so that this song is played every minute. Or you go to the presenter, please, can you play every minute on your show? The presenter will tell you, look, that's not my job. You're giving me an extra job. Okay, so what are you doing for that extra job?
That's like you're buying and flighting.
You are inducing the guy, and he will collect the money and play. And when your song expires, your door expires, you will stop playing the song. You understand? So it's like that.
That's the most interesting aspect of the work for me. Because at some point, your money will expire. It will expire, then you have to pay more.
Every song has a lifespan, you get? Few songs can come and stay for like 6 months.
Okay.
But because listening span is short, everybody is so busy. Internet here, BB is
but
here.
But what is happening
like
to
that.
the evergreen songs? Because we still have the evergreen songs.
Why? Because now everybody wants to dance. Do you understand? So no one is listening to what anyone is saying anymore. That's why you go to, and this thing we're saying started from Alaba Market. Everybody was singing same songs, but when you go to the marketers, you want them to market it. This song is not jamming. Go and do jamming beats. So everybody started going to listen. Oh, okay, the band is doing jamming beats. Everybody started sounding like the band. P Square came, everybody sounded like P Square, you know, and Davido comes. Now you listen to every young artist, they are sounding like Davido because everybody wants to jam. You understand? So that has like killed good music, like you say. I'm sorry to say this, but everybody is now jamming. And let me tell you the truth about jamming music. You can only listen to jamming music for like 2-3 months. After that, you don't want to hear it again.
It's unjammed anymore. Okay, you're having so much fun on the show. You know the way it is when you're having fun. You know, time flies. You don't want to go, but you have to go. But we're going to bring Tito back. He is a very, very intelligent young man. I see the reason why he went into script writing as well. Okay, so what are you going to say to your pips?
I just want to clear the air, all right? That controversy on the Street Press Club, it was totally wrong, okay? And ironically, now the irony is that one of the persons they mentioned there, that I tweeted, she got angry. She's my colleague. Yeah, she is the one they tweeted. Said she saw a tweet by me. She got very angry. She reacted. She came screaming.
Yes, I did.
And that was not true. We saw it. We were laughing.
You know, that's the crazy thing. Because I saw my name there, and I'm like.
And we were laughing like, where did this come from?
And we almost quarreled, dude.
We actually quarreled over it.
Like,
for some days we were not talking. She felt
somebody
maybe it was
just
from
said,
me or something.
I'm the love of your life, your girlfriend, and I'm like, duh.
You understand? So. That's how it happened. So guys, when you hear stories like that, ask.
Chill now. People wanted to break their heads on different blogs. They were like, leave the guy, let him have fun. Okay, so it's Tito the Fire we've had on the show today. Don't worry, we're going to bring him back very soon. I remain beautifully yours, Angela. And don't forget, I look beautiful today. Just check up the name of the makeup artist scrolling on the screen. I'll see you guys soon.